plays through the Lord of the Rings adventure card game on Steam. Yeah, this is basically, I got the app this morning. I've been playing through it. I've been recording a series of tutorials. And here we are. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If you are just watching this one, I would recommend, if you don't know anything about the game, to go back and watch my previous videos. Tutorial 1, we learned the core concepts. Tutorial 2, we learned loads of extra stuff. Tutorial 3, didn't really learn much new in 3. 4 was deck building, and we have built a deck. And when I say build a deck, I've picked some random cards and thrown them together. And we are now about to do Tutorial 5, where I get to go through my deck that I made, which is awful, because I can't build decks. And we're going to go through it. And Loki's just arrived. That's what the meowing sound is that you can hear. Yeah, I'm just going to fire up YouTube and just make sure that this is going out live. Let's go back onto here. Let's go back onto here. Let's go back onto here. If you're in the chat, say hello. Let me know if it's all working. And it looks like it is. Let's go back on. And let's mute that. And yeah, I think this is it. So, yes, come on. Every time I do a live stream, you just want to be on camera, don't you? Yeah? There you go. So, you're going to sit here and make decisions for me? Well, you're not sure, are you? Right, well, you snuggle up there on my lap. There you go. That's it. You stay there. Oh, it's just flopped on my lap. Right, okay, so, yeah. As I say, if you're in the chat, then let me know everything's working. I have a cat moving around on my lap. That's it? You comfortable? Yeah. Purring is so loud. Right, yeah, so hello everybody. Let's get on with tutorial number 5. Start the quest. So this is my deck. The one that I threw together. Oh, I could use a pre-built one. It might be better to use a pre-built one rather than the one I threw together. No, screw it. Let's use the one that I threw together, which I called Bob. Yeah, right. Start quest. Let's see where we go.
The festive mood in Bjorn's hall is broken when Glowin and Gimli burst in. At first, the celebrants laugh at the news that Bilbo has lost his pack, but sober up when Glowin growls,
"There's nothing funny about spiders on the move in Mirkwood!"
As Glowin departs to rejoin his friend, some revelers share a look. He's right. A threat from Mirkwood isn't to be taken lightly. The adventurers agree to lend their aid, but by the time they gather, the impatient old dwarf has already departed. Undeterred, the Fellowship heads up the Old Forest Road. Precious minutes pass with no sign of any disturbance. Then, as doubts begin to creep in, the sounds of violence just off the trail. Rushing forward, the adventurers see a mass of spiders close in on Glowin, who shouts to you that Bilbo is taken. The spiders of Mirkwood seem driven onward by some dark intelligence. Alas, what began as an attempt to aid Bilbo is now a fight for survival.
Yeah, so a bit of a spoiler. For those people who didn't watch Tutorial 3, I was doing really well. And then Bilbo got captured at the end. So this is all part of an ongoing storyline.
I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn.
A gift I will give you.
I shall claim full amends for every fall and stubbed toe.
We do not escape the shadows of these times.
Select any cards you wish to change. Oh, right. I like this mechanism in games. Again, it does require a bit of a knowledge of what's what. I mean, I've not drawn Gandalf. Oh, and I've not drawn the axe. Yeah, this is the thing. I've put certain cards in for my characters, and I haven't drawn any of them. I'm not bothered about any of these cards, so I'm just going to get rid of all of them. Did I draw any good ones? No. Brilliant. Right, so if you can hear some purring, that is a cat. I have a cat on my lap. You can't see him. Oh, it's popping up. But yeah, so oh no, he's gone. Got bored. Loki never seems to settle. He settles for like 10 seconds and then disappears off. Loki's our cat, by the way. Right. Thor's the other one, his brother, obviously. Rescue Glowin before he is overwhelmed. Defeat 4 spider units or defeat every enemy in play. Glowin must survive. Right. Okay. Upkeep. Arwen's ability. Doesn't apply. Right, it's a bit exciting, this. Got to try and use all of the knowledge together that I've got. Right, what are we going to do? Well, I think Aragorn's going to attack. Is this the one that gets bigger? Yeah, this gets bigger if somebody gets wounded. And this is glowing. Discard 1 random shadow attachment. Why would you want to do that? What's a shadow attachment? Oh, I guess that's a shadow card on one of the creatures. So Aragorn is going to attack this and get rid of it.
I serve
Now
no
let's see what
man.
Sauron does. Now, that's one spider gone. Okay. So Gimli was attacked. Gimli is now stronger. I should be looking at my cards as well. These are all allies, aren't they? Oh, this one's not. What's this one? Oh, I just get a resource. It's got block. Restores 2 health when it comes into play. Okay. Revenge ready as a character. Okay. Men of Dale is ranged. So we don't need any of those at the moment. Although ranged is... Yeah, no. So we're okay. We're okay. So I think we're going to hit... No, I think what we'll do is we're going to put this on guard, which is that one. Defense button. So that's on guard. Yeah. So basically I forced the spider to attack Gimli, and then Gimli reciprocated with 1 extra damage. So I need 1, so we're going to put this one in.
We'll not be taken for a surprise.
What's that? Oh. So it's a healing. Right, the forest spider has got an attachment under the shadow, which has given it 2 health. Now, didn't I have a character that could do something? Yeah. Spend 1 to discard a random shadow attachment. So let's get rid of that. Let's spend the 1 and discard a random shadow attachment. Well, there is only 1, so that's gone. Does its health go back down? No. Why didn't its health go back down? Let's have a look at the history tab. Under the shadow. I don't know if that's a bug, but I thought it only had 1 health left. Yeah, I thought it only had 1 health left, and now it's got 3, and I got rid of the shadow attachment. Is it a bug? Is it not a bug? We will see. Right, so I can't kill that, which is what I was planning to do. Right, he's glowing because he's got an ability, which I think I'm going to use. So I'm going to use Aragorn's ability to ready him and gain Surge, which basically means I get another action, so I can act again straight away, and then Aragorn is going to get rid of that.
I serve no man.
2 more spider units to get rid of. Oh, another spider. And it's got guard. Right, now, Arwen's got 3 willpower, so she's going to apply a willpower to this, and that will unlock that, which gives 2 to each player. Whether I want to do that or not, I don't know, but that's going there. Okay, right, we've still got 1 attack here, and I could play another card. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to play Gaining Strength to give me a resource. Sauron passes, then with that resource... No, I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I'm going to keep that resource, because I need to be saving up so I've got 5 for when I draw the Gandalf card. Right, so I've got a simple 1 attack here, and let's just get rid of... Well, I can't get rid of it, but let's attack that. There we go. Right, we're done. I think I'm going to end the phase here. So I could do this. I could trigger the Ranger's Cache, but actually I'm going to save it because I'll get that instead. Because you fate, you spend it. New round. Everybody ready? Upkeep, put some resources. Arwen can heal somebody. Arwen's going to heal Gimli. Drawn a card. No, sorry, 2 cards. So I'm getting 3 resources and 2 cards because I'm playing on narrative mode. Right, I've got a Dwarven Axe. So I can give that to Gimli. Gimli! But before we do that, is there something I can do? Okay, so revenge, basically you've got to die in order to trigger that ability. So let's put that in and see.
There is nothing like looking if you can find something.
So Sauron's hit Gimli. Why Sauron's hitting Gimli, I'm not sure, because we're supposed to rescue Glowing before he's overwhelmed. And Glowing is just here. Is this Glowing? Yeah. So they don't seem to be attacking Glowing at all. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to put this one on guard. activate the defense. So he has to attack it, and then when he kills this, somebody dies. It's my thinking anyway. Right, so Arwen is going to apply her fate to there, which gives me 6. So I could spend that 6 at any time to get an Elven Scout. He's pretty tough. Yeah, so I can do that whenever I wanted, but I'm going to give this Dwarven Axe to the Dwarf. 5 attack. Check that out. Right, that's flying. I can't attack that. Yeah, but I will attack. Let's attack this one.
Hammer and tongs!
Yeah, one more spider left to defeat. Which will be quite easily that one.
Moria!
Right, so I could now travel to avoid the looming threat. Where is this looming threat? I know it's there, but earlier on there was a card. Maybe it only appears at the end of the turn. And if you travel early, any of these enemies, if they're ready, they get to attack you. So, I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to apply Aragorn's fate over there, and then I'm going to travel. Oh, we had an end power. I forgot about that. Ooh! Something is stalking you. Return to Bjorn's Hall, back the way you came, along the Old Forest Road, or find another route. Perhaps there's safety in the woods. I don't want to go back the way I came. Let's find another route.
With the threat of the spiders momentarily abated, you stop to catch your breath. When you entered the woods, you had no clear plan, and with the news of Bilbo's abduction, it is clear that you should now return to the Hall and organize a proper expedition before attempting a rescue. You prepare to embark on this course of action when you hear the nearby howl of wolves. First spiders, and now wolves. Has the whole of Mirkwood risen up against you? Running down the Old Forest Road simply won't do. You decide your best chance is to find a path straight through the woods. Running through the darkness, you leave the wolves behind while navigating the maze of branches, roots, and leaves. Before long, you are hopelessly lost, and soon after, you hear the now familiar sounds of chitinous creatures dropping from the trees to surround you. You evaded the wolves, only to stumble into a den of more spiders.
Spiders! More of them. Lots of spiders. Surprise, surprise. We are in Mirkwood. Right, what do we have here? Resolve every hazard to find your way through Mirkwood. Glowing must survive. I don't know why glowing is so special. We have 35 threats, something bad's going to happen. Every enemy gets +2 health. Okay. We have a location-specific effect, which I don't think is going to happen because it's greyed out. But we do have a location-specific event here, which we can now trigger. Apply 1 progress per player to every hazard. Location-specific. Okay, well that's going to be good. Oh, I see why. Okay, so I've travelled and literally it's carried on exactly where we were. So my characters who were not ready, who were exhausted, are still exhausted. Right. What do we want to do? Well, let's do this. Why is it not letting me do it? I don't know why it's not letting me do it. We just need to take that. Okay, right. So your characters do ready. Right. Arwen can heal somebody. Arwen is going to heal Gimli. And we have a round shield. So I want to put this character on guard because I want these characters to die, because when the character dies, I defeat a minion. So he takes somebody with it. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is put this character on the guard. Get attacked. There we go. Right. So what's happening next? I think I'm gonna... I mean, yeah, because I'm playing with Arwen, who has 3 willpower, I can easily get rid of these 3. But we also have this, which can get rid of it as well. So let's do that. That applies 1 to each of them. Oh, I can only do it once. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have bothered. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Never mind. Well, Aragorn can get rid of one of them. Reduce card draw by 1 for each player. That's fine. Upkeep 1 extra thing to Sauron. 1 extra threat. At the end, reduce hand to 3 cards. That's fine. So I'm going to get rid of that one.
I serve no man.
Okay, then we're going to activate Aragorn's power. Ready to, he comes back. And then I'm going to get rid of another one.
I serve no man.
Just 1 threat. Are we at 35? No, we're not quite at 35. Can't reduce the threat. What does this one do? Revenge 1, ready 1 character. I mean, I want to bring this one in.
Welcome to Rivendell.
Arwen. Oh, right, it's got an attachment. So I need to kill it, because at the end of the round, it's going to get a threat. That's fine, I can kill it easily, because I have Gimli with 5 strength. So that's gone on there. That's well dead. Oh, treachery card, what's that? Oh, he's played a treachery card, right. I'm then going to apply this 2 willpower to there. Let's get rid of that. Bat Swarm. Flying. Do I have any ranged characters? I don't, but I do have Men of Dale, but I don't have any resources left. So I can't play it. So Arwen's going to apply her...
Oh, Rivendell!
Right. You've completed. I can travel if I want to, but if I travel, that's going to get to attack me. Ah, right, okay, they killed the Hobbit. I'm not sure why. That was a silly thing to do. Because now I get to do my revenge. Basically kill that. Oh, it had an ability that brought bats into play, right? Is the Elven Scout ranged? The Elven Scout is ranged. That could come in and kill that straight away. I might just travel. I'll get hit by that on the way, but I think that's fine. No, I might as well do something with them. Yeah, I might as well do something with them. So, yeah, I can't attack that. I can attack that. Is there any point?
He looks more like a grocer
If you
than
travel,
a
I
burger.
can do. Right, I'm just going to travel now. Right, I'm at 35 threat. So bad stuff's going to
Trampling
happen.
through the woods grows increasingly difficult. You feel confident that you are heading in the general direction of Bjorn's Hall, but without landmarks or the stars to guide you in the thick of the forest, you begin to doubt your senses. Making your way forward as carefully as possible, the woods around you become eerily silent. You ease into a small clearing, filled with the debris of a hastily abandoned camp. Before you can make even a cursory examination, you hear the approaching sound of something. Is it more wolves? More spiders? Or something worse?
The hour is at hand.
I serve no man.
For Rivendell!
He looks more like a grocer than a burglar.
You evade the pursuing pack and can soon make out the lights of Bjorn's Hall in the distance. Your sense of danger ebbs for the moment, with thoughts of food, drink, and a warm fire sustaining you as you plan a proper rescue of Bilbo. You discover that layers of webs bar your way forward as you hear the now familiar noise of encroaching spiders, along with a new sound, the onrush of many tiny wings and the screech of bats. First spiders and now bats. A fat spider drops down in front of the wall of webs, challenging your progress as the cacophonous mass of bats draws near. If that wasn't enough, you hear the distant sound of wolves. Truly, Mirkwood is filled with dangers this night.
So apologies everybody, I turned my microphone off again. I'm still getting used to this live streaming. I basically didn't want to have the microphone on when I was drinking and eating peanuts. So I turned my microphone off and I keep forgetting to turn it back on. I'm going to need some mental reminder of this. My other option is to have another computer screen here, which I can see the chat in, and then I can keep looking across, whereas at the moment I'm having to Alt-Tab. Anyway, final encounter. Yeah, this is the final part. And what have we got here? So Glowin must survive. Resolve the wall of webs to break through the spider's trap, which is this. Oh dear. Right, Arwen gets to heal somebody. Let's heal Gimli. He's looking a bit weird. Got me 3 resources, got me 2 cards. My turn. Right, so wall of webs. 6. I've just got to get through this. But it says it's locked. It says it's got a padlock on it, and I'm not sure why. Upkeep, 1 spider guard enters play. Restriction. So restriction means I can't do anything with it while the spider guard is in play. I mean, that makes sense. Where's the spider guard? Is that one? Spider guard. Okay. Yeah, because it's guarding the wall of webs. That seems to fit thematically. Yep, that wolf had pursuit. I did know that. I was talking about that. But you didn't hear me. Should have killed it before completing the last location. Yeah, I probably should have done. Because my threat isn't a problem. Right. This isn't looking good now. This looks quite tough. Now, we do have a warrior sword, which I could put on Aragorn. That's going to make him stronger. What does this do when it comes into play? Gets me to draw a card in upkeep. But yeah, we've got all of this. This is worrying. This is very worrying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Gimli on defense, on guard, just so that something attacks it and takes 4 damage back. Right. And now we could actually get rid of this wolf. But it's the other things that I should be worried about. Yeah, I should be worried about these other things. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they all attack Glowin, they can't wound it. So I think we're okay. I'm just going to concentrate. Why can't he attack that? Oh, because something else has guard. Right. Let's give Aragorn a sword. That's put his attack up to 3. 3's good, because Aragorn can attack this one. 2 damage back.
No man.
So that's okay. And he's got a power that he can basically come back and do it again. I should have given him a shield as well. Yeah, probably should have given him a shield. Let's give a shield to Gimli. Gimli's quite low on health. Can we heal? Do I have any healing? Oh, we've got these. Oh, that's 2 resources to each player. I don't need resources, I need healing. Let's bring into play
There is a
his Elven
veiling
Scout,
shadow.
who's got
that
3,
some power
and I
lays
believe
upon the
it's
land.
ranged. Yes, it's ranged, so I can attack flying creatures with that. But importantly, I have 3 strength. Check your fate track for bonuses. Yes, thank you, Astro Marine. Yep. Which I just did. Yeah, I did. Right, so let's... Let's put this one on here. Okay. It's fine. It's all good. Let's put this one on defense, so it gets attacked by that. Yep. Then we've got 2 here, which we'll put on there. That gets rid of that. Spider. What's this one glowing for? I mean, I can't... Yeah, I can't do that. No. And I can't attack, so I can just apply my fate to the track. But first, I'm going to activate Aragorn's power, spend a resource to basically replenish him. He comes back again, and can he kill anything? Yes, he can kill this. Is that the guard?
He cannot stand alone.
There's still another guard. Oh dear, Gimli's down to 2 health. He's not good. Right, Arwen is going to attack this one just to get rid of it, or this one? This
For
one.
Rivendell!
Oh no, if I'd have got rid of the other spider guard, that one could have done that thing. Oh, I can still do it. Yes, bring this one into play. I can't. Ah, you can get rid of an ally in play that you don't want. Nice. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, so I do want to get rid of that one.
The king
Oh, I
of
tell you
the
what I could
mountain.
have done. Did it go back into my hand? Or did it get discarded? Because if it goes back into hand, I could have then played that again. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Yes, that's it. So that's the other spider guard gone, which means that can apply 2 raw power to that. Excellent. Right, we're getting somewhere. I think. Keith's here. Hello, Keith. It's not Hearthstone. It's got similarities to Hearthstone, but it's more involved. It's a lot more involved. It's very much like the adventure card games. We've got threat track. We've got all sorts of other stuff going on. Who are we going to heal? We're going to heal Gimli, because Gimli is a bit wounded. Grant 1 character what? Grant 1 character stealth this round, which I guess means they can't be attacked. Right, so... Right, Gimli can't be killed from any one of these because he's now got 3 health. Oh, but if I use this, it's got ranged. Get rid of that. That's going to get down the guard. Yes. Yeah, if you do ranged combat against something that's guarded, normally it would get to fight back, but it doesn't in this case. Right, that's got 4 health. I can kill that in one go with Gimli. Gimli will take 1 damage back, but that's fine. That is fine. Right, it's unguarded. The location is unguarded because I got rid of all of the
For
spider guards.
Rivendell!
It means
He looks more
can
like
do
a
that.
grocer than a burglar.
we have completed the campaign.
Having
Excellent.
fought through the onslaught of the creatures of Mirkwood, you and your companions have returned to the comfort of Bjorn's Hall. Though you survived your ordeal, Bilbo remains missing. The time has come to gather a fellowship and re-enter the forest to rescue the old hobbit. This concludes the Prelude campaign. Armed with a good understanding of gameplay, You can now quest forth across Middle-earth in confidence. If you remain unsure about anything, worry not. You can replay any of the individual tutorial quests at any time to refresh your memory. We encourage you to replay this or future quests with different fellowships and card deck combinations. With practice comes skill and additional rewards, which you may use to unlock new cards or cosmetic items such as card backs, avatars, or player frames. Go forth and farewell.
And we're back. So I've worked out a little trick for me to remember to turn the microphone back on, and that is keep my finger on the button until I've turned it back on. And there we go. So quest complete. That was tutorial 5. That was the last of the tutorials. Let's have a look in the Palantir. No reward. What? Okay, this is obviously a slight bug here. Do you want to purchase this expansion? Clickety-clickety-click. I've already got the expansion, so that is it. So I did that even though I had the worst deck ever. I had a deck that I'd thrown together myself. I think I selected. Oh no, I didn't. I used the pre-built starter deck. So apologies for that. I didn't use the deck that I'd made. I thought I did because I read it on there, but no, it was still on the starter deck. So yeah, that wasn't my deck, was it? Or was it my deck? I think it might have been my deck because the pre-built deck is the same characters. I don't know. It might have been my deck or not. I'm not sure. I'd have to look back at the video. But anyway, so yeah, I have done that. That is the tutorial finished. So you've seen, that's been 5 videos today covering all 5 of the tutorials. The next stage is this, which is Encounter 1. You can't do the tutorial in anything other than narrative mode, which is the simplest of the difficulty settings. So next I'm going to do the encounter mode. I'm going to have a play with this probably later on, but that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. And as mentioned in some of the other tutorials, yeah, subscribe to the channel. I normally cover board game stuff. If you are watching this and you're thinking, why is Paul playing computer games? Well, obviously it's Lord of the Rings. Or if you're only watching this because of the computer game, then I do create board game videos as well, and I do a Patreon channel, a Patreon campaign, which basically helps fund all of this stuff. So if you enjoy my content, please consider supporting me over at patreon.com/gaming rules. Other than that, quick check in the chat to see what everybody's saying. How different is this from the LCG? Very different. This is not the LCG. This is a game which is very similar to the Warhammer Quest adventure card game or Heroes of Terrinoth. Yeah, it's like that. There's a lot going on. It has combat that's similar to Hearthstone, but it has a lot more going on. If you watch my other tutorials, you'll see what the game is. Initial impression, I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed this. So yeah, check the rewards tab to see if it gave you goodies for finishing the tutorial. Christian saying, don't do the encounter right away. Maybe I should. I might do that offline, actually. He's saying, do the campaigns first. See, it's not telling me that. It's not telling me to do the campaigns first. It's just telling me to do the encounter. And it says, it's meant to be very difficult. Don't attempt it until you've honed your skills on the tutorial campaign. Well, I've done the tutorial campaign and I completed it easily. So I'm now an expert at the game. Yeah, I might just do... I might just do Encounter 1. So the thing I want to know is I have 65,000 of these fellowship points. I can spend those, I believe, Vault. Is that where I buy extra cards? Oh no, that's where you customize it. Decks. Yeah, this is where I can basically show cards that I don't own. Cards that I don't own. And I can buy them. And normally buying them will cost... you know, it will cost these fellowship points, which I've got loads of, and normally buying 2 of them costs 2,000. But I could buy all of these, and as I say, I don't know how many you get because I've got the Founders Pack. I don't know how many you normally start with. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, color coded. Tutorial is green, yellow is next. Yeah, probably that. Anyway, thoroughly enjoyed it. thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it useful. I hope you've, you know, if you didn't know anything about the game, now you do. 5 short tutorials. You will have to go through the tutorials yourself. But, you know, I jumped into it this morning not knowing anything. And, yeah, really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to cancel this stream now. And then go and get dinner tonight. And then back to video editing tomorrow. It's Games Club tomorrow night. So I won't be able to do any of this tomorrow probably. But maybe on Thursday. We will see. Anyway, right. Again, thanks very much for watching. And I'll speak to you all soon. Take